Can you feel that thing that's oozing out your doggone hands? That thing is beating in your doggone chest right now.
Shut up.
50 seconds to go.
Yo, it's your boy One Trey Rock. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a little feedback. You already know how that go. So it's official, man. The Philadelphia 76ers got James Harden. Gave up a lot to get him, but man, it is what it is. I see a lot of people saying, oh, the Philadelphia 76ers, they gave up too much. And some of it I agree with. Like giving up an Andre Drummond. He's a big part of this team, man. The dude comes off the bench, spells Joel Embiid, grabs about 10 to 15 boards a night. I mean, that's a great backup center, man. It's gonna be kind of hard to replace that. And being with Embiid's, his injury history, who knows? So now we got to find a backup center, and we gave up Ben Simmons, obviously. Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, in a bevy of like first round picks. So, we gave up a lot to get Harden. So I hope it works out, man. But I'm excited because the Philadelphia 76ers don't get players like this. They don't get players like James Harden, Kevin Durant, LeBron. We don't get players like that. So it's exciting me for the most part. I just want to see how the rest of the season plays out. I'm very happy we have James Harden in the Philadelphia 76ers uniform, man. I think it could be a good tandem, him and Joel Embiid, because for me, I was saying this. You need a guy that can handle the rock, drive, get to the basket at will, because now that opens up for your shooters. It opens up for your shooters, your perimeter shooters. And Joel Embiid doesn't have to be in the paint all the time. He's dangerous from the inside or outside. I like him more working on mid-range, closer to the basket type stuff, but he could get it done from the three-pointer too. So this might be a dangerous tandem. And then we still got Tobias Harris, Maxey. Tobias Harris, Maxey. We still Thibault. We still got our main young core. So, it's a loss, but it's not a big loss. The only thing that's really bothering me is the backup center position. But we could find a dude out here that could make up for it. Andre Drummond was a beast, but we could find a dude that could make up for it. So, that's what I got to say about the 76ers before I jump into my Philadelphia Eagles and this draft profile. This draft profile, I like doing these because it gives people a closer look at some of these prospects, man. Like, a lot of times people don't really watch college football. I watch a lot of college football, but there's a lot of folks out here that don't watch college football. So I just try to inform y'all. If you like the content, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to push this out there a little bit more. So, give me a little hand, like help me out. I'll help y'all out, y'all help me out. So let's hop into this draft profile, man. Let's hop into this draft profile. And today, I have a guy. My last draft profile, it was Darian Beaver, 6'3", 255-pound linebacker that you can move all over the field. And for this draft profile right here, I'm gonna stay on that same team in that same city. And today I'm gonna bring y'all one of the most dominant corners in college football, Ahmad Sauce Gardner. All right. So Ahmad Sauce Gardner, man, he's a 6'3", 220-pound cornerback. I'm going to say that again. 6'3", 220 pounds. That's rare for the cornerback position as it is. But when you see this dude on film, he's ultra talented. He has the lateral quickness, the physicalness. Sometimes he get a little bit too physical, man. It's like, some of that stuff not going to fly in the NFL, but, he's going to have to work on it. He's raw talent right now. So, you grab yourself a 6'3", 220-pound cornerback that can move like this dude, man. You pair him up with a Darius Slay, Vontae Maddox, two cornerbacks that's holding it down at their position. But you throw a Sauce Gardner on that edge, and that's if the Philadelphia Eagles even want to go corner. I mean, if he's sitting there at that 15 pick or close to that 15 pick, I'm grabbing this dude. He's like a generational talent, man. He's basically a safety wide receiver, just sitting on the edge. He pictured Jalen Ramsey. I mean, Jalen Ramsey is about that range. So, I mean, if you get the right coach around this dude, coach him up real good, he could be dominant in this league. Let me rattle off some of these stats for y'all, though. The dude finished his career with 99 tackles, 9 interceptions, 3.5 sacks, 2 turnover touchdowns. I mean, he's just a big physical specimen on that field. He allowed what? In 2020, this dude had the 3rd lowest passer rating. I mean, in college football. Like, you cannot really complete a pass on this dude. Like I said, sometimes he gets a little bit too physical. I mean, and that's like common with young corners in college because they don't really call as many pass interference holding calls as the NFL. So he's gonna have to work on that. I mean, big physical dudes like that. I mean, he's gonna try rough wide receivers up, and he can tackle. He's a great tackler. So, I mean, he'll fit well on any team. But I love him on the Philadelphia Eagles because, I mean, our second corner on the island is not. We gotta shore that up. We have to shore that up. Jonathan Gannon. I mean, Steven Nelson held it down he held it down for the most part last year. I mean, he got cooked a couple times, but I mean, all in all, I feel like he did an okay job. But he was on a 1-year deal. He probably won't be back with us next year. So I'll go get a Sauce Gardner, a 6'3", 200-pound corner, physical as heck, moving like lightning, agility off the chain. I'll take a Sauce Gardner, man. It's like we have to build this defense up with some more young talent. Last year, we were kind of old on the defensive side. Fletcher Cox getting up there in years. Derek Barnett might be gone. Darius Slay getting up there in years. Rodney McLeod's a free agent. Anthony Harris is kind of, I mean, I'm on the fence about him. So we need to shore up that secondary, and I feel like this dude right here, he'll really help this team shore up that secondary. Who you going to pick on? You're not going to go to Slay side too often. Vontae Maddox be doing his thing in the slot. You put a Sauce Gardner out there, man, that might be a dominant defense depending on how your pass rush is. So if I'm Howie Roseman and I'm in the booth and I see a Sauce Gardner still sitting on the board, I'm taking him with no questions asked. We have 3 first-round picks. We should spend it all on defense, man. All on defense. But yeah, like I said, if you like the content, man, like, comment, subscribe. Help me push my stuff out there, man. I've been doing this for a little minute now. I don't feel like I get the recognition I should, but it's all good. It's your boy One Tree Red Eye. We mobbing.